And welcome back guys to How To with JKL. This is our first ever tutorial, and today we are making a medieval style house. So as you can see here, the kind of blocks that we're going to be using are mainly wood, mainly cobblestone. The block on top that you can see on the roof is actually a custom block that I've put in with the XtraBlocks mod. The link will be in the description below. But you don't have to use these blocks that I'm showing you. It's completely customizable. These are just the blocks I've shown. It's a really simple design as well, guys. You know, it's a design that I kind of tailored to my own over time. I've been building for God knows how many years now, as long as Minecraft's been going, anyways. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So these are the blocks that we're going to need to be using. We've got trapdoors, buttons, logs, wooden planks in oak, spruce and birch, the full cobblestone block range, normal windows, whatever roof type you want, fences and wall really. That's all there is to this build. Quite a simple build. Okay, so let's get started. So, as you can see here, I've laid out the groundwork for the house that we've just had a look at, and basically it all works on this 5 gap. I don't know what to call it. Let's call it a 5 gap system. So what you'd normally do is you'd have your blue blocks here, like that, which would be your wood or your logs. This basically is just the framework of the house, and in between we have this pattern of cobblestone, which just gives it a nice bit of depth. As we can see here, you know, you've got your cobblestone wall parts. I've used the cobblestone, I think it is actually called the cobblestone wall, but it's like the pillars, and you know, just to give it a bit of depth. As you can see there, we have the slabs on top as well as a step. So right, let's go and have a look at how to build this. So I'm not going to fill in the entire framework as I've laid down. I always do advise though, if you are doing something like these builds, it's always just a good idea to get the idea, plan it out first. That's what I'm trying to say, plan it out and just lay out the groundwork. So if we look here, gone wrong straight away, we have this 2 high, which works like this. So we'll just do this bit, and you want to dig down 1 in front of it, just so it's not sitting on the grass. I mean, personally I don't like it sitting on the grass. It looks like the building's just slapped on top of the ground, which normally in all building work it's just placed. You know, it's not placed, it's you know, you lay your foundations first so your building doesn't fall down, and I like that idea. So yeah, so you'll end up with something like this. And right, we'll move on to the next part of the work. And now we're onto the wall section. It works in like a modular fashion. So let's just get a 360 view of this. It's, you know, back to the 5 gap. This is what we'll end up with. So I'm just going to walk you guys through the how to build this section, and then it's pretty easy to just replicate. So what you want to do is you want to extend your cobblestone blocks up, as well as your log blocks. So you will have a 1, 2, 3 gap for your windows. You'll want to put some cobblestone stairs upside down, and it just gives it this nice depth. It makes it look set back, and oops, we'll just go and grab that. And you just want to pop your windows in there. Right, now you want to go up 1 more and extend your log beam across, and just put some of these sticking out. It's like the old log cabin style. I always really liked, you know, I like rustic things. Right, so let's have a look. What do we need next? We need the wooden fence posts. Just pop these on the side. I don't know the reasoning for these. It's all about the depth. That's what I like to see in the build. I hate it when you have like little mud huts and just buildings made of all one material. It doesn't look nice. You want like a contrasting colour scheme going. And we're just going to pop these buttons on. The reason for the buttons on the exposed log posts is it kind of looks like a metal bolt going through that holds like this part to this part. So that's why I do it. But yeah, as you can see, we've ended up at this section. Okay, so we're now on to the second floor, first story, whatever you want to call it, the top bit on top of the cobblestone. Let's go with that. So, same as before, you want to extend your log columns up, just like that. This time we're not going to bother with putting the protruding logs on the outside. We're just going to leave it like that. You'll see why in a minute for the roof. And now we want to move on to the wooden plank blocks. Just extend those up as well. Now what you want to do here is one there upside down and there again, and one on top right side up. So this, you'll see why in a second. It's mainly for the flooring. And same again, put one upside down and then put the windows in. Blah 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 blah. Sorry about this, guys. I don't know why I'm just struggling talking. It's because it's my own channel. I haven't got Ben. And yeah, so right. What I didn't show you last time was the interior. We're not going to be really covering the interior in this tutorial, but what you want to do is, the way I've designed it is so that everything's raised up one level off the ground, because you wouldn't, like I said before, you wouldn't have stuff just sitting on top, even though this is sitting on top. Contradicted myself. Well done, JK. Well done. But yeah, you want it like this, so you know you can look out. It's nice. It's nice. And on these intersecting beams here, you want to extend your beams out. So I will show. I'll go back and put in some stuff. Underneath, you just want some birchwood slabs, and just put them on the top. You know, because you wouldn't just have blocks like resting with nothing to support them. Oh, excuse me. Right, and then you want to just go in and put your flooring on top, like that. Any pattern will do, it's up to you. This is the good thing about this design, you can customize it as much as you want. I mean, you don't have to use the blocks I'm using here, I just thought they were a nice colour scheme. Right, so yeah, that's that part done. We just want to extend the wooden fence panels up. Oops, I missed one up there. And make sure you do it all the way around. And right, that's that section done. So now we're on to the slightly tricky part of this tutorial, which is the roof. Basically what I've done here is I've extended it out a little bit further than what we've just done, and it looks complex, but when we break it down, it'll be easy enough to understand. So as you've been going along with the build, as we said, everything's on a modular basis. So everything's in like it's a 7x7 square really, and it all fits together nicely. So if you have a 7x7, two 7x7 squares next to each other, so it would come out to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Your roof, your main centre beam of your roof would go there. But I mean, it's easy enough to work out where your centre beam is. So as we see here, we have got the wooden stairs, and I have them in this pattern because it gives it a nice shape. It looks like a roof. Well, of course it's a roof, blah blah blah. I've really got to get better at this monologuing crap. But anyways, shut up Josh, let's get on with it. Okay, So you want to start like this with your wooden stairs, extend them out along that bit that we didn't cover with the protruding logs. See, it's all fitting together now. It's like a wonderful jigsaw. And we're now moving up and up and up and up. It's a good idea to rotate around it like I was doing. Sorry if I'm making you feel a bit sick and dizzy. So, where were we? There we go. Keep going up and up and up. Let's just extend that out so we know where we're going. 1, 2, 3, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I was so unprepared for this. You know what, I think next time I'm going to script it, make it a bit easier. So yeah, we've done the side wooden stairs, so that's your outline for your roof. So what I've just done there is, I normally put a block across, just to bridge the gap. I don't think that looks as good. That's my own personal opinion. Like I said, you can just customize this however you want. So then we've got a block on top, and this will be your beam that runs all along your roof. Made it a bit too big there. Just cut off the access. Oops. And normally with this build, it works in multiples of 5 or multiples of 3, so you get a nice even roof. I've just said multiples of 5 and multiples. Shut up. Yeah. So it works nicely across the board. That's what I'm trying to say. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 per stair. And what we'd do normally is we'd extend it out that way for the entirety of the build, but you know, tutorial section. Then it's just as simple as just bringing it all across, keep bringing it over, blah 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 blah, hooray. And then it's pretty much looking like a house, which is what we like to see. And let's just finish this bit off. Hooray! Right, so nice little roof end bits. Just extend that out. Whoops. That was a little bit of a teaser for something coming later on in the year. And all we want to do, put a trapdoor on, looks like a metal cover. Simple. And there we go, there we go, there we go. Everything works out really nicely and evenly. You want it 2 in, so the centre of your 5, put protruding logs there because there's nothing sticking out or covering it. And right now we want to fill this bit in with a bit of wool. Oh, and if it's just gone dark, that's just my shaders pack. I've set it to day only. It doesn't just lock the sun in one place though, which is weird. And right, what do we want? Buttons there, buttons to cover it, and just to finish it all off with the fence. There we go. Fences, hooray! I like a good fence, me. And also, something I didn't put on this. Normally I put fences on here as well, just to make it, I don't know, just stand out a bit. But there we have it, guys. This is my modular house design. Let's go with that, modular house design. Simple, easy to put together. You can basically do this all the way around, and that's it. So simple. Yeah, and how many steps was that? That was planning, bottom wall, top wall, and roof. You have a house in 4 steps. So there you have it, guys. A nice, simple, medieval style house. So be sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment. Definitely leave a comment. I'd love to know what you'd like to see next, like if you want another tutorial, another time lapse. I think I'm going to try and do a time lapse every week as well as a tutorial every week. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe, and go check out our main channel of Garage Gamers as well.